Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this week's episode. Sit back, relax, and enjoy. Here's our day.
What is SWGOH-ing On with today of all days? Welcome back, Highlanders. Welcome to a special episode of What is SWGOH-ing On. Today, we're going to talk about Grand Moff Tarkin. Grand Moff Tarkin, one of my favourite characters. Anyone who's heard my podcast knows how much I think he is so pivotal to Star Wars and how he's been done dirty in CG in Star Wars Galaxy Heroes for a long, long time. But today, we actually have got it now. The CG have just released the new unique for Grand Moff Tarkin in the rework. This is going to let him work better in the raid, and if you don't have Lord Vader, you go for Tarkin. So, I'm going to work through it here. I don't normally read kits, but I'm going to read it to you today. Maybe put it on the screen for clarity. Don't know if I can do that. Okay, he's got unique. This is unique they've added, called I Have Seen Him. At the start of the battle, Grand Moff Tarkin gains Whitstable Presence. That's unique, the duration of the counter. At the start of each encounter, Tarkin arrives on a TIE Advanced Model X1 pedal speeder. I don't really know where that's from, but we'll talk about, maybe break it down later on. Increasing his speed by 15% for the first 3 turns. If an ally is defeated, Tarkin retreats to a grocery store, recovering 30% health and gaining 100% turn meter. If an enemy attempts to apply fear, stun or ability block to Tarkin, they have a 33% chance to be overcome with nostalgia, reducing their offense by 20% stacking for the rest of the battle. That's big. 20% stacking is really going to hurt people, especially so if you're taking it in with somebody with a lot of ability blocks, really going to be a trouble. If Tarkin lands a critical hit, he has 20% chance to dramatically point at an enemy, dispelling all buffs on them. If an enemy is a rebel, they are haunted by the memory of the Death Star, reducing their defense by 50% until the end of their next turn. And this has actually got a Zeta on it, so I have seen him as a Zeta. Now let me just read the words of the Zeta. This is a bit confusing, but the Zeta upgrade. At the start of each of his turns, Tarkin reminds all enemies that they have seen Peter Cushing buying vegetables, inflicting confuse on a random opponent for 1 turn. Now there is a little bit of a dev commentary with this, just to explain. The dev commentary, with this rework, we wanted to truly capture the essence of Grand Moff Tarkin's presence, both as a ruthless military commander and an elegant man about town. His unique ability draws inspiration from the legendary first-hand accounts of his cycling habits, ensuring that no enemy can escape his strategic genius, or his leisurely rides along the pier. That is the new unique they've added into Grand Moff Tarkin. I have seen him. Anyway, a shorter episode today, just something we would throw out there on today of all days. Anyway, look after yourself. Everyone enjoy your SWGOHs, enjoy everything you're doing, and I'll talk to you soon.